I'm Brooks here, founder of Capital City Bass. I'm here with my good buddy Erik Lee. We're going to preview the 2013 Capital City Bass Elite Team Series Cypress Shootout at Lake St. John. And Erik, you had a good finish there last year, came in third place. Talk to us about what you did, what you used, and how you went about your day.
Well, Blaine, me and Danny started out that morning. We decided we was going to get on the crankbait, and that was going to be our go-to bait the whole day. We was going to go for broke with the crankbait. It was live or die biting, and we started out early morning biting, late afternoon biting, whatnot, what have you. But we stayed on this one little crankbait called the River Brim square-billed River Brim crankbait by Banded Lures. That early morning, we're bouncing them off the cypress trees. We snatch up the first fish we caught. Matter of fact, the first fish we caught that morning was an 8.5 pound striper, and we were about to flip out because of how big the fish was until we seen what it was. We threw him back, and then the next fish we land was our big 4.5 pound kicker. That morning, we were fishing light line. It was hit and miss all day long. People know about St. John.
Right. And all your fish were caught early in the morning, right? All your big,
yes.
All your the threes and the four you caught.
All our big fish on that stringer that morning were caught before, I'd have to say, before 10 o'clock that morning.
Right. And I got to bring it up, but you had a chance to win that tournament. You could have had your breakthrough day, and you came up short. What was that like? You had the lead with about 4 guys. Had some big guns left in the tournament. You had the eventual Classic champion and the last year's defending angler of the year with Troy David and Robin Badger on there, right there left to weigh in. What was your thoughts about, you had the lead, but you still had those big guns waiting to weigh in?
Oh, Troy, man, we've been after Troy all year long, and Boyd Causey was right on his neck, too, all day long, man. Boyd and George were on Troy and Ryan's neck all year long, man. We were back and forth. Troy, we finally had me and Danny finally said, man, we're sitting there, we're in first place. We've got big bass. We have got the chance. Finally, we're going to beat Troy David. and it was just one thing after another. All these, we're nervous as can get out. And the next thing you know, here comes Troy with his 5-fish stringer, comes in there and knocks us down into second place, which wasn't that heartbroken, but about 2 ounces, 2-3 ounces max. It couldn't have been no more. If my memory corrects me. Wasn't no more than 3 ounces. And then along comes Boyd and George. Knocks Troy into second place. Takes the big bass. We basically broke even, but all in all, we took home money that day, and we did take home some money that day. So it was a really good day.
That was your first time you hit money with Capital City Bass, wasn't it?
It was, man. Because if you look back at me and Danny's history from the very first tournament, at Doron's Landing, I sunk a boat, and we really had a bad tournament that day. We had a nice stringer of fish in the live well, and it's like, man, I missed a trailer. I tried to back my boat up, and then the boat just flips over, and the captain went down with the ship, and all my fish got out. I was like, wow. It was.
We all remember Doron's.
It was a bad day,
But well, let's talk about the tournament coming up. And next month is in February, 16th to be exact, and we're going to be on Lake St. John, and there could be some big stringers come in. What do you think is going to be the fish going to be caught on? You think it's going to be you think the crankbait will work again, or could it be something on the bottom presentation?
It's going to be anybody, like I said before, anybody who knows Lake St. John knows Lake St. John is a hit and miss lake, and especially pre-spawn. Very early season, it's cold, it's miserable. You really don't want to be out there, but you know that the money's there, and you know the big fish are going to be there. It's going to be one of the two. It's either going to be on the crankbait bite, or it's going to be on a little black and blue jig, or maybe a black and chartreuse, finesse worms, light line, and it's basically going to come down to that, and someone with enough patience to sit there long enough and find a big fish. And if somebody gets lucky, you're going to probably see an average. If you don't have 16 at least 16 pounds, I don't even think they're gonna get the money with anything less than 16.
Yeah, that still gives me fits, and it's very fickle. But like you said 16 pounds. What do you think will win? Do you think we'll see one of the bigger streams we've ever had? 18.8 is the record right now.
Well, yeah, and you remember, I believe that was Randy and Andrew took the biggest catch out of that.
18-1, that was in 2011.
18-1, something like that, and back in 2011.
Yeah.
And they still to this day hold the biggest stringer record out of that.
It got broken last year actually.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, 18.8's the record now.
Okay, well 18.8's the record. I stand corrected. Sorry. But sorry. But it's like you know, you're gonna get out there and like I said, they won that tournament with 18 pounds, a little over 18 pounds, and I think that honestly, I think that this early preseason it's gonna take at least 18 and a half to win it.
Pretty good weight. Let's backtrack a bit. Let's talk about you left. You're at Capital City Bass right now. You moved on to Georgia.
I am.
I heard you won a tournament. How's that all going there for you? You're doing pretty good.
We have done good, man. Actually, I've actually been doing pretty good. I teamed up with a former pro by the name of Jim Barclay out there, and Jim has been teaching me left and right things that he showed me things that Danny showed me already, and he's showing me some new stuff on how to really. In Louisiana, we don't really have water that's
right.
30 and 40 and 50 foot deep or deeper. So I've been learning how to get my bait down there in that deep bottom and really finesse them. And it takes a long time, man. We did good though. We turned in a tournament win of $800, the biggest one we won so far this year.
That's good, man. That's good. And you think we can see you in a couple of tournaments this year? You think you'll come by?
Oh, I'm definitely coming. I'm definitely coming. Y'all ain't getting rid of this. Y'all ain't getting rid of this face that easy.
All right, well, man, we appreciate the time, Erik. And you can catch his partner from last season, Danny Papera, and his new partner, John, at the 2013 Elite Series Cypress Shootout at Lake St. John, February 16th. And, buddy, I hope we see you down the road, and good luck there in Georgia.
Sure, man. I sure miss y'all, buddy. It's going to be a hard loss. Not me not being able to be at all